Yesterday, we discovered how routers choose the best path. But imagine someone builds an entirely new highway, a faster road, a better connection. How would every driver know it exists? Nobody can call every car. Nobody can update every map at the same time. The internet faces exactly the same challenge. New networks appear. Old networks disappear. Connections improve. Failures happen. So one question remains. Who tells the routers the world has changed?
The answer is surprisingly simple. They tell each other. Routers don't work in silence. They constantly exchange small pieces of information. Not your emails, not your videos, not your photos. Only one thing: routes. I can reach this network. This path is available. That connection disappeared. This destination has moved. Every message helps another router build a better understanding of the internet. Individually, each update seems insignificant. Together, they create the largest continuously updated map ever built by humanity.
People have names. Countries have names. Companies have names. Networks have numbers. Every major internet network is identified by its own unique identity, known as an autonomous system. Think of it as a country within the internet. It manages its own roads, its own rules, its own infrastructure. Then it connects to neighboring networks, not because someone ordered it to, but because cooperation creates a larger internet. Now imagine two neighboring networks meeting for the very first time. Neither asks, "Who are your users?" Neither asks, "What websites do you host?" Instead, they ask something simpler. What destinations can you reach? The answer changes everything. Because once networks begin sharing their knowledge, the internet itself becomes larger without anyone having to rebuild it.
Every second, the internet is having a conversation. Not through words, not through voices, through routes. One network announces, "I can reach this destination." Another replies, "I can reach these destinations." A third network passes that knowledge to another neighbor. Slowly, then rapidly, new information spreads across the planet. Not because one computer broadcasts everything, but because every network shares what it knows, piece by piece, neighbor by neighbor, until billions of devices benefit from knowledge that no single machine ever possessed alone. Imagine trying to print one complete map of every road on Earth. Before the ink dries, another road appears, another bridge opens, another highway closes. The map is already outdated. The internet solved that problem by abandoning the idea of one perfect map. Instead, every network maintains its own understanding of the world, constantly updating, constantly learning, constantly improving. No single copy must know everything. Together, they know enough. Every conversation depends on trust. If someone gives you incorrect directions, you arrive at the wrong destination. Networks face the same challenge. Every routing announcement must be believable. Every advertised path must be evaluated. Because one incorrect route can affect millions of connections. The internet is incredibly open, but openness doesn't eliminate responsibility. It increases it. Behind every successful connection is another invisible decision. Can this information be trusted? Here's something extraordinary. A routing update is surprisingly small. Sometimes only a few pieces of information, yet its impact can be enormous. One new connection may improve millions of future journeys. One withdrawn route may redirect traffic across an entirely different continent. Tiny messages, massive consequences. Perhaps that's another lesson hidden inside the internet. Sometimes the smallest conversations reshape an entire world. Imagine 3 different roads leading to the same city. One is short. One is crowded. One is longer, but completely clear. Which one would you choose? The internet asks that question millions of times every second. Not every available route becomes the chosen route. Networks evaluate which path makes the most sense. Some routes are more efficient. Some are more reliable. Some are preferred because of agreements between neighboring networks. The internet doesn't simply find a path. It chooses among many possibilities. From the outside, the internet looks permanent, stable, predictable. But underneath, it is constantly negotiating. New connections appear. Existing agreements change. Traffic patterns evolve. Infrastructure expands. Every update creates another conversation. Every conversation may influence future decisions. Nothing is frozen. Nothing is final. The internet remains alive because its networks never stop communicating. Many people assume someone must supervise every routing decision. A global authority, a master server, a universal controller, but none exists. The internet doesn't wait for permission. Networks cooperate. Routers communicate. Protocols establish a common language. And from that cooperation, a global system emerges. Not because someone commands it, but because everyone follows shared rules. Order without one ruler. Scale without one owner. Perhaps that is the internet's greatest engineering achievement. Roads matter. Bridges matter. Technology matters. But none of them work without rules. Imagine every country driving on different sides of the road. Movement would become chaos. The internet teaches the same lesson. Protocols are agreements, invisible agreements, followed by millions of machines that have never met. Perhaps civilization itself depends less on powerful machines and more on shared understanding. The best software rarely begins from nothing. It begins with proven standards, reliable architecture, reusable interfaces, professional dashboards, scalable back-end systems, secure components, flexible APIs. Just as the internet grew through shared protocols, modern applications grow through shared foundations. If you'd like to explore production-ready templates, premium UI systems, admin dashboards, and developer resources inspired by enterprise software engineering, you'll find our curated collection in the description below.
Today, we discovered that the internet has its own language, a language spoken only by networks. Without it, routers would become lost. Connections would slowly disappear. The internet would fragment. But one mystery still remains. Where do these networks actually meet? Where does one provider hand traffic to another? The answer takes us inside one of the least known yet most important places on Earth. A place where the global internet quietly connects to itself. Next time, we enter the Internet Exchange Point, the hidden crossroads of the modern world. This is NextNet, revealing the invisible agreements that quietly connect our digital civilization.